Hello everyone, back with a bit of a longer video today with my pickups for December. There's quite a few random bits and pieces, nothing too expensive or crazy. But first of all, let me just show you this. So I picked up two new consoles in November. So the first one is the Xbox One X. There was a PS4 here, but I thought, what's the point? I've got a PS5 in the bedroom. Let's bring in some Xbox architecture into the household so I can start a collection for that. So that's the first thing I bought, mainly used as a media player, Netflix, Blu-rays, 4K as well. So that's that, and let me show you the second pickup for November. And the second thing I picked up is an Xbox 360. So I didn't have anything from this generation anymore. I don't have a PS3 anymore. I don't have a 360 anymore. I do now. I really missed this generation of consoles, the games, and I was happy to get the Xbox One for that reason, that it was backwards compatible, but I failed to remember it's not completely backwards compatible, so I just went out and bought a 360. So most of my pickups revolve around the 360 today, a few Xbox One titles and a couple more bits, so let's get into that now. So yeah, mainly CEX pickups, also a bit of Vinted and eBay, I believe. So obviously the first thing I wanted was a Xbox One battery, rechargeable battery. So I haven't even opened this yet because I'm still using the AA's that came with it. So I will open this soon. I might do that in video, I might not. But this was kind of a must, I think, for me. It's not a must for everyone. You can use the controller with AA's, or you can even use it wired, just by plugging in a USB-C. But yeah, I think this is handy, and a must for most people at least. So that's the first pickup, Xbox One rechargeable battery. Next, as I said, so I have no 360 games. So, I mean, I've had a few. You've seen I've got a few in my previous videos, but I had to get the bread and butter of the Xbox 360. So let me show you them first. I mean, I've played all these, I've owned these in the past, but they're must-haves if you're building a 360 collection. And that is Gears of War 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, I played all of these. I love the Gears series. I'm still going to pick up a PS5 version of it, even though it's the same as the Xbox One version pretty much. I think it's a cool thing to have. So these ones in particular, they've got little dots here. I don't know what that's for. These are from CEX, but they're in really, really good condition. I had an influx of 360 games at CEX recently, my local one, and they're all in great condition. So I think they've come from some sort of collector, but they're in really, really good nick. The discs are all good as well, as you can probably tell. And he's kept these little stickers that sealed the game. He's kept them on the back. I'll probably take them off, but you can see he really looks after his stuff. So that's the first one, Gears of War, £2. And Gears of War 2 in equally good condition at £1. I don't know why it's cheaper, but again, he's got the sticker on the back. He's left it there. I will probably play through these again. I mean, look at the manual, it's immaculate. Yeah, I will play through these again. It's been a while. I don't see why not. They don't take that long to whiz through. And lastly, the third game actually came in the steelbook, which is really, really nice. Again, great condition, almost mint, basically mint condition, at £2.50. So I had to get this one. That is a beautiful steelbook. Everything's there. Manual again, immaculate. The disc is a bit hit and miss. I don't know why it's like that. Yeah, I don't know why it's grayscaled like that, if you will, but it says bundle copy. I guess that's why, but yeah, I prefer a normal copy, but that's fine. All in, that's nice to have. Yeah, all 3 Gears games must-haves for any Xbox 360 collection. So plop them there. So next, I think I'm just gonna have to do this randomly. So next, I picked up Dirt 3, and this, when I bought a 360, was on my list of games I wanted, because this is a game I had back in the day and I really enjoyed it. I really liked the Ken Block Gymkhana scene back then. Sorry if this cuts in between the videos, I keep getting disturbed. But yeah, as I was saying, I like the Ken Block Gymkhana scene back then. This particular Ford Fiesta, that paint job, I adored. I've got a miniature Hot Wheels car of that, which is still, and it's still sealed in its packaging. I think it's worth a little bit now, but not that much. But yeah, this was something I really wanted. It was not in great condition. The manual is there, although strange, it seems to be stuck to this piece of paper. But anyway, the disc is okay. It's not in great condition, but it should play. It's got a few scratches, as you can see, but it should play. I haven't tried it yet. But yeah, that's Dirt 3. That was another one I wanted, and glad to have that. Next, as a big wrestling fan, I want to get most games on the 360 from that era, and particularly the spin-offs, not the direct series, SmackDown vs Raw, WWE. I want a few of them, but I definitely want the spin-off. So the first one is, well, the only one today is Legends of WrestleMania. This is £2.50. I did have this. I don't remember it. The one I do remember and I want is WWE All-Stars. I think that's the best spin-off game, and that is on my list. And I do plan on getting that when I see one in good condition. But I'm happy to have this. I look forward to giving it a go, because as I said, I don't remember much of it. The interesting thing with this one, if you have WWE SmackDown vs Raw 2009, which I currently don't, it pretty much transfers all the modern wrestlers from that game into this game. So yeah, that's something I want to do potentially before I even start playing this, just so I can have all that unlocked from the start. But this is in good condition. Has the manual, and the disc is in good condition as well. I'm not going to show all the disc camera. I don't think that's going to be interesting for you, but yeah, happy to have this Legends of WrestleMania. The next, this is one I wanted as well, because I had it and I don't remember it. I didn't play it that much back in the day, but I am eager to give it another go, and that is Street Fighter Cross Tekken. So for £6, Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Mainly the artwork in this, look at that, that's going to look great in the collection. And I really don't remember much of this. I think it had a funny system where you had to, I might be well off, I thought you had to collect like gems and stuff to, I might be well off, I can't remember. I'm sure it had an odd system to it, which is why I couldn't get into it. But I do look forward to giving it another go for sure. Again, in decent condition. I wouldn't say great condition. It's got a few dinks and, as you can see, little surface marks there. But I do need to get these all cleaned up, delabeled, and I'll probably do that soon off camera. But yeah, that's Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Next, this I saw in my local CEX. I've got Marvel vs Capcom 3, Fate of Two Worlds. I've got the the Ultimate Edition, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I've got that downloaded on my PS5. Marvel vs. Capcom series is one of my favourite series ever. I don't know why, I've just really always loved it. So I've got an improved version of this, but I still wanted this. I mean, for £4, why not? The box art alone is great. And yeah, it's just a good one, I think, to have in the collection. So yeah, I'm pleased to have this. Again, I'll probably give it a go just because I have it, but I have an improved version, so I don't see myself putting a lot of time into this. This is purely for collection reasons, I would say, but I will give it a go anyway. So next, let's deviate from Xbox for a bit. So this one I had, you might see in my very old videos in my collections of the console that I had this, but I've sold it. Brought it back into the collection now, and that is WrestleMania 18 for the GameCube. By no means a great game. I don't like it, never have, and I don't think I ever will. But I'm taking my collection a little bit more, my collecting a little bit more serious now than I used to. I would happily sell games back in the day, although I've always had a large collection at points. I would always sell bits and pieces. My plan now is not to sell anything really, unless it's something I really don't like. But yeah, as a wrestling fan, as a GameCube fan, I think I needed this back. So when I saw one in, I'd say, really good condition, I thought, why not? £3 for a GameCube game, not too bad, I guess. The interesting thing with this one, everything's in good condition, but the interesting thing is they have given me 2 manuals. Yeah, so obviously someone is going to be without a manual now. Whoever buys another copy, that's probably there. But I'll keep it in here, why not? Not a lot to say about this. Not the best wrestling game, not the worst either, to be fair, but nice to have that back. So WrestleMania 18 for the GameCube. So next up, let's show my PS4 pickup for the month. So this one at £12 is the Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls collection. So I really just wanted, I played these games, obviously. I had Heavy Rain back in the day, the PS3 version. I have Beyond Two Souls digitally on the PS4, PS5. But I really wanted these to be represented on the shelf. These are 2 really great games. So at £12, you don't often see this in CEX, to my, well, at least to my knowledge. I've never really seen it in my local one. This one I actually got from Wembley, which is a little bit further out for me. But I saw it in good condition. Don't really see it much. I'm keen to play through both of these games again because it's been a while. So at £12 I thought, yeah, I'll have that, why not? And what's nice is it comes with 2 discs, its own disc each, which is nice. Again, both discs, as with most PS4 games, as Blu-rays are quite durable, they're in good condition. But yeah, really happy to have that in the collection now, Heavy Rain and Beyond. I'll probably play Heavy Rain first, as it's been a long while, so I look forward to giving that another spin, try to get different outcomes. Okay, so next, probably Xbox One. So again, as I just showed you, I bought an Xbox One again, so it's been a while. So I think this one is a must-have for any Xbox One owner, and that is the Rare Replay. And at £3 in great condition, it was a no-brainer. I don't know, I've played most of these. I had an Xbox One probably 5 years ago, so I have put a lot of time into this already, so I'm not sure I'll play it again anytime soon. But again, it's a must have for any Xbox One owner. Everything's in there. That should be in there, which is just the disc. But yeah, pleased to have the Rare collection. I think it's a great collection of games. I've pretty much played everything I want to. But you know, I'll play it again at some point. But it's nice to have that back. And next, these two literally just arrived today at. Went to a locker to pick them up, and they're Vinted purchases. And they are, first one is Red Dead Redemption, get rid of the envelope. Red Dead Redemption on the Xbox One. And the next one is Alan Wake Remastered on the Xbox One. Now these two I paid £5 each, and got a slight discount on each one for a bundle purchase. It's not much, but it's a few pence off, maybe £1 off in total. But £5 each is quite good. If you were to buy these in CEX, they're like £10 or £12 each. So yeah, no, these are games that I would want in the collection, so I thought, why not at that price? And they're both in pretty much perfect condition. Yeah, I mean, when you see that, you know they've looked after their games. And this one's still on there. But yeah, so I want to play through this. I played Alan Wake before, but I've never played that far into it. Definitely, obviously, not finished it. So I want to try to finish that. Then I can get Alan Wake 2, hopefully. But yeah, I thought these were bargain pickups for the prices. They were. So again, glad to be able to add some Xbox One games to the small but growing collection. Next up, I will probably show you the item first. Hang on. So yeah, this is the big pickup of the month, and it is obviously Guitar Hero for the Xbox 360. I saw there's one at my local CEX, so I was pleasantly surprised when I went there to take a look at it, and it was actually boxed. And the guitar itself was in literally perfect condition, so clean. The stickers we actually added, or my daughter added. The guitar, the stickers were fresh, untouched, and my daughter added the stickers, unfortunately, because I didn't want to, but I let her do it. And funny enough, she's really enjoying the game, and why wouldn't you? Everyone loved Guitar Hero back in the day. I think it's a series they really need to bring back. Although if they did, I think the prices would be crazy now what they charge you. So maybe sticking with retro is the best way to play Guitar Hero. But yeah, that's great. So the Guitar Hero bundle I picked up was Guitar Hero, and it was a Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock bundle. Obviously, as you can tell by the guitar, it's the Guitar Hero 3 guitar. So it came with the game, which is it's in okay condition, which is a shame because the guitar itself is great, the box is great, but the issue is, as you can probably tell, the manual's great, but the issue is, but it doesn't really matter, is that you can tell here the inside rim actually stretches all the way there. It's cracked there, everywhere. Yeah, worryingly, I've just noticed one of the cracks stretches quite far into the disc, but somehow we haven't had any issues with it. But I mean, it's a cheap game. If it did go wrong, I'd pick up another copy. I didn't think it's worth taking it back and losing the guitar for it. So yeah, I'll make do with it for now. But yeah, so we're not done there. So I picked up Guitar Hero 3, and then I went back the next day. I picked up for £1 Band Hero. Now this is one I've never played, because I thought you needed all the instruments back in the day, but you don't. Thank God for Google today. We can Google if it's possible to play a game with just the guitar, and it turns out you can. And I'm pleased I did pick this up because it's my daughter's favourite game, the one she's put the most time into. And for £1, I think that's money well spent, to be honest, the hours you can get out of this. So it is a decent game. Not my favourite Guitar Hero game. My favourite is actually one I picked up at Vinted. Not this one. This did come from Vinted, but it's not my favourite. So I've also picked up Guitar Hero 5, one I've never played. I think the Guitar Hero craze was dying out by this time, and certainly for me it did, which is why I probably gave it a miss. But you know, a Guitar Hero game's a Guitar Hero game. They're all as good as each other. They're basically just different songs. And yeah, no, it's a good one. It's got some decent songs in it. Blink 182, The Rock Show, Bon Jovi, You Give Love a Bad Name. I think it's got Blur, Song 2 in it, things like that. So it's a decent Guitar Hero game, and not my favourite. My favourite is actually Guitar Hero World Tour. Another Vinted pickup, decent condition as well. I think I paid maybe £3 or £4. That's actually in the console. But yeah, this is the one I spent most time with back in the day, so I have fond memories of this. And I'm going to put some more time into it myself, although my daughter is hogging the 360 and the Guitar Hero at the moment, but I will get onto it myself at some point. But yeah, I'm going to get all these cleaned up now, delabeled, degrimed, and put onto the shelf in their respective places. So I don't think I'll show you that this time. It's a bit too much to go through, but there will be more pickups in January. I'm expecting a Nintendo Switch game I've actually ordered from Amazon US, because you can't get the physical version here. So I'm sure I'll put out a video for that when I get that in the next week, hopefully. But that's it for today, so thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more rubbish like this. But yeah, thanks again. See ya, and Happy New Year.